Hey everybody, welcome back to Video Game So today we're going to one of what's going to be two different Christmas specials on the channel this year. That is because I'm taking a look at the recently released Shenmue Dreams of Saturn 3.0. When I say this game is pure chaos in the best ways possible, I 100% mean it. It's basically like an interactive Adult Swim cartoon come to life in the Shenmue universe. Things in this game are absolutely going to make no sense whatsoever, and you're absolutely going to love it for it. When I say this thing is weird, it is absolutely 10 out of 10, balls to the walls, nonsensical in all of the most fun ways possible. And trust me, if you're lucky, you'll get a Sega Saturn under the Christmas tree this year as well. Before we get too far involved though, do me a huge favor down below, hit like and subscribe and ring that notification bell, definitely helps us out. And if you feel so inclined and want to support the channel, I got a Patreon link down below as well. That kid's a member, why shouldn't you be? But all jokes aside, this is how Dreams of Saturn starts out, and trust me, this is maybe 3 out of 10 as far as how weird this game actually gets. And I absolutely love this thing because it is just janky, but intentionally so. You're never going to be sure what's going on, you're never going to be sure why you're doing anything, but you're going to see some Santa Claus in the game, and that's good enough for me to make a Christmas special. And honestly, I love developments like this just because there is no logical reason for a game like this to exist outside of making fans put a smile on their face around Christmas time, and that is good enough for me as well. And I remember back in the day asking for a Sega Saturn for Christmas and actually getting it, so this has some nostalgia factor for me as well, because Rio wants that Saturn, he's trying to keep it safe, and as does everybody else in this game, because really this is the hunt to get a Sega Saturn prize before Christmas Day. And again, I don't understand why anyone did this, but I absolutely love it, and that dude there just got absolutely kicked into next week. Why is there a security camera watching? You'll just have to kind of find out in this game. But again, Rio here is having an absolute terrifying nightmare because he wants that damn Sega Saturn, and honestly, I can't blame him. It is still one of my favorite Sega consoles of all time, and if my wife got me a bunch of Saturn games I didn't own under the Christmas tree this year, I would 10 out of 10 not complain about that. And you will see that that kid is just absolutely littering the world of Shenmue with corpses, and that's definitely something that doesn't usually happen in the main game. But just for fun, leave me a comment down below and you tell me, what do you hope you got under the Christmas tree this year? I would be curious. For me personally, my wife actually buying me any sort of gift is usually impossible, because I have the very big tendency to just show up at the house with things that amuse me and say, hey, look at this new thing. And I don't know if this is true or not. It's going to be what I'm guessing, and I'll let you know after Christmas if it was true or not. We are moving house in about 3 weeks, and I'm hoping that she just tells me on Christmas morning, go out and buy whatever arcade cabinet you'd like in your new studio and game room, because the reality is if my wife actually wanted to buy me an arcade cabinet, she would have no idea what it is I want, and even I would probably hem and haw over what it is. But Rio here is definitely going to get a very nice Christmas gift for himself a little bit early indeed. And do expect in 2026 a lot of videos on setting up that new game room and studio. I got a lot of fun ideas, and I'm sure half of them won't work because usually I just start trying to do things and then plan secondarily. But all jokes aside, Dreams of Saturn is just absolutely the type of thing that you want to play at Christmas. It doesn't make any sense, but you're going to have a smile absolutely plastered on your face, grinning like an absolute idiot when you were playing this thing. The sense of humor, the sense of weirdness in the game just makes you wonder what the hell anyone was thinking when they made it, but in all of those best ways. And for me personally, this is a sense of humor I absolutely gravitate towards. It is a Christmas gift for me. Absolutely wacky shit that you don't understand, but you just want to keep seeing more and more of it. And if you ever wondered how he got his leather jacket, now you know. This is definitely canon lore, because obviously Yu Suzuki isn't really doing much with Shenmue right now, so we'll just have to take it from fans as to what's actually happening in the story. And even though this isn't running on Dreamcast, it is a PC game. It absolutely has all of the Dreamcast vibes except slightly nicer, and it has an amazing soundtrack and some of the most hilarious voice acted lines you're going to ever get in a Shenmue game. So go ahead and listen for 45 seconds, but don't go anywhere. I got a lot more Santa Shenmue for you.
Fukusan, did you find something? Yeah. They're so creepy. I feel like it's pulling me in. Ryo-san, stop it, please! You think it could be cursed? No, I don't think it's cursed. I have a feeling about it, but I can't explain. Huh? Hey, see what I mean? That's dangerous! Are you possessed? Folks, I have no idea. What? I'm serious! Enough. Give me some time alone, okay? Sure.
Something is very wrong in the world of Shenmue, but is also very right because Dr. Robotnik there, or Eggman, is now Santa, and Ryo is seeing him in places that he should not be. But one more actual voiceover sample, because again, this game is chaos, and I want you to understand that.
The copy machine is for members only.
We've asked them to fix it as soon as possible, but I think it'll take a while.
I've been trying to fix this for 3 years now, and still no progress.
I'm really not surprised it's been broken for 3 years because copiers and printers are absolute garbage technology, and this is some heavy Christmas fantasy fulfillment right now when you want to take that printer copier out back and beat it in the alley like it owes you money. Some real Office Space vibes here with a quick time event where Ryo has to basically beat this thing into submission so he can make a copy and move on with his quest. Why is that how it works? Makes no sense whatsoever. Why is a kick to the side of it Fonzie style gonna make it work? We do not know. Why was that guy just standing behind Ryo? Again, absolutely no idea. But the one nice thing about this copy machine is I can make copies of the photographs that your mother sent me last night, and that was my Christmas gift from her to me. And all jokes aside, what you really need to do here is make a copy of that Santa John, because there's going to be different Eggman figurines dressed up as Santa within the world of Dreams of Saturn, and that really is the overarching goal here across the entirety of 3.0, as well as the content that came out before this Christmas, because this is an ongoing project and this is just the newest version. Where there's cutscenes like this, Ryo just basically has to help a local kid do a little tubing down the hill, but the way it actually works out, it's just chaos. A lot of times you're just going to be watching Dreams of Saturn do its own thing, and you'll see here this kid isn't quite mastered yet the art of tubing, because he's going to bounce into a few things and he's absolutely just going to fly off to his death. But hilariously, he's going to pop up right here, and again, some really hilarious slapstick comedy. So Ryo basically tells him that he needs to lean into the turn, and then you're going to get this entire cutscene from start to finish. Why is it like this? I do not know. Do I love it for it? Absolutely. Is this the type of thing that absolutely just makes me happy? Yes. Might you hate this entire experience? Also yes. This is a very particular type of fan game with a very particular sense of humor, but I think if you love the Shenmue franchise, if you love Sega in general, and if you just love stupidity like I do, you're gonna definitely find a lot to love here. Now, of course, this thing is absolutely free, and just so you know, I have left a link in the description below to the Shenmue Dojo site where you can pick this thing up. It works both on Mac as well as Windows, like I'm playing it here. The only people getting left out this Christmas are Linux users, but they probably already bought themselves their own gift a while ago. And you'll see this dude just strutting through the streets. The ladies think he's absolutely the best thing ever to hit Dabuida. And you'll see here that apparently he's been wearing a rug this whole time, because he has a comb over the likes the history of never seen. And this kid just keeps going through town all the way in until he hits a wall and basically almost gets crushed by what definitely isn't a Coke machine. It is Jet Cola after all. And for all of this effort, he's going to get a free soda, and it's going to get stolen by a local resident. That's some Frank Costanza Festivus level anger right there, and I am 100% here for it. Where sometimes you're going to come around a corner and you're going to see Eggman as Santa just basically doing a T-pose all the way down the street. Is he supposed to be doing a T-pose? I have no clue, but 10 out of 10, I absolutely love it, and I'll probably use this for the actual thumbnail of the video. But one more voiceover sample, because again, this game is just straight chaos in the best ways, and it makes me laugh every single time I hear it, so go ahead and listen, and I'll be right back.
On. Are you alright?
I'll be okay.
What were you guys doing here?
Now Michi told me to find the Chobu, but it looks like we just made a big mess.
You want a Saturn that bad?
It's his girlfriend, Yumiko.
Huh?
She yells at him every day about getting a Saturn.
That's rough.
Now Michi really isn't a bad guy. Can you help me up?
Sure.
And I totally get it. His girlfriend wants a Sega Saturn for Christmas, and the one thing you don't want to do at Christmas is disappoint your partner. And why is there a robotic toy hiding behind the toilet here? It's just because you have to find one, and who knows why Dr. Eggman is hiding in the bathroom. I'm half surprised he didn't drill a hole through the wall and cover the edges with duct tape. And that, again, is just my sense of humor. It's weird, and that is why it's in a video like this, because this video is the same weird as the type of jokes I usually make in my actual voiceovers. And of course, it wouldn't be Christmas without Santa here, and it's one of those things. This was basically in the original Shenmue game. There was Christmas elements, and outside of Shenmue and Santa, if you've never played Blue Stinger before on Dreamcast, definitely check that one out this holiday season as well, because that is my favorite Dreamcast Christmas game. If you haven't played it, you'll understand why we get in there. But Shenmue Dreams of Saturn 3.0 is just weird. It's weird because it wants to be. It's weird because it can be, and that makes me incredibly happy that people are out there just doing whatever the hell they want, because it puts a smile on their face and ours as well. So this is the first of 2 video game esoteric Christmas specials. The second one will be out on Christmas Day, and trust me, do not miss it, because it is maybe one of the weirder things I've ever done on my channel. But Merry Early Christmas. Leave me that comment down below and tell me what you want under the tree, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.
Ryo-san, did you have a bad dream?